Cowabunga dudes and dudettes, this is Anthony, aka BadBomb82, and this is today's Gets, my haul videos where I like to show off all the really cool things that I've been picking up recently, and it's been pretty nice, especially this is the holiday season. We're going to see a lot of toys coming out and things like that just in time for the holidays, and I'm sure like a lot of you, you've been doing Black Friday shopping, you've been doing Cyber Monday shopping. It's kind of crazy out there and there's a lot of sweet deals. So I'm going to show you a few things that I've been picking up. I did go kind of ham on things like ringside collectibles. There was just so many cheap wrestling action figures. It was crazy, but a lot of those aren't for me, so I'm going to keep those a little hush-hush and off this video. Some of those are Christmas presents for people that may or may not watch my videos. I'm talking to my nephew right there. But still, I picked up some really cool stuff for myself here, and let's just jump right into it. So firstly, I'm going to start off with something small that I picked up here. This is another core class figure. I picked up the new Decepticons Rumble figure, the Studio Series one based on the actual cartoon. Now, are you guys a blue Rumble or red Rumble? Is this Frenzy to you? This says Rumble, so I'm going to call them Rumble. So I love these, man. These are fantastic little figures. The core class figures are pretty awesome. I love the size of these. But luckily, this is really cool because it actually does fit the Siege and Earthrise. And this is going to go in my Earthrise Soundwave, which a lot of you guys know I'm a big Soundwave fan. I have a big Soundwave collection. So this is one that I was really, really excited to pick up. Now, I did also snag up a couple Marvel Legends. You know, I've been kind of like nitpicky with those. They're getting a little too expensive, honestly. It's kind of ridiculous, man. Hasbro's insane, but it is what it is, I guess. But there's still a few that I really wanted to grab, like this one right here, that retro carded Scorpion. Oh my god, this thing looks so awesome. I'm trying not to get the glare on there, man, but this thing is badass. So first of all, that retro card, that vintage Spider-Man looking card with the webbing, that old school Spider-Man logo from like the cartoon is just so dope. I love the artwork right here. You get the back with a little cross cell. Well, not even a cross cell, it's like a render or a blueprint of the character for some reason, and a short little bio right there too. But this is great, man. This is my particular Scorpion. You know, I've seen the metallic one. I didn't like that version at all. It looked cool, but it's just not the Scorpion that I wanted. This is the Scorpion that I wanted, man. This is the one that reminded me of the cartoon. And I don't know how a lot of you feel. Like, who are your favorite Spider-Man villains? I know it's a lot of people like Green Goblin and Venom and stuff like that, and those guys are cool. But for me, I don't know why, Scorpion and Shocker have always been like big names. And when it comes to my Spider-Man villains list, like they've been at the top there. I love those two guys. And this is just a really great looking figure again, especially on that vintage card, you know what I mean? And it sucks because I do want to open this and pose them on my shelf with my Spider-Man villains that I have there. But I might have to get a second one just because he looks so good on the card. The next one I'm so freaking stoked about, man. So I picked up that new Deluxe Iron Man that went up on Pulse recently. This thing is crazy. First of all, this box is pretty huge. I mean, you can see how big it is compared to my entire body. It has, some, again, more of like almost like a blueprint on the back right there with a little bio for Iron Man like that. I already did cut the tape on this, so I kind of want to open this up with you guys and see what's going on, because I know this is also what I'm really excited about too, is that this thing, yeah, dude, shit. Oh my god. This thing is also on a vintage card. How awesome is that? Again, that vintage retro card from like the 90s where the Iron Man cartoon was on, and we got these really cool like vac metal toys. I love that old Iron Man line, dude. I've really wanted to go back and collect that line because they always just look so cool. Obviously, this isn't vac metal, but I do love like the polished look. I know some people like the more metallic, shiny paint. I get that, but for me, I just like the polished look. I think it looks so awesome. Obviously, this is the modular Iron Man, or this is the Iron Man based on the actual cartoon, or like a lot of you, this is the Marvel vs. Capcom Iron Man. That's why I got it. I'm a big Marvel vs. Capcom guy. I love the head option. So you got the more modular Marvel vs. Capcom head, then you got the more animated style head on there too, some really cool effect pieces, that Tony Stark head. I mean, this thing looks great, dude. Again, that old school card just looks amazing. But the best thing about this, let me see, where is it at? There it is. So it is separate. We do get the proton cannon, ion cannon. What is this thing called? Does it even say here? Plasma cannon. What plasma cannon? I thought it was a proton cannon. Maybe they changed the name, I don't know. But still, this is awesome, dude. This, as a set, again, if you guys played Marvel vs. Capcom back in the day, this was it right here, dude. I am so excited about this. Again, this is one of those figures that it looks so good on card. I may just have to pick up a second one because I really want to play with this guy and open him up and pose him on the shelf. But damn, he just looks so good, right? He looks so good on card. I'm really, really excited about this. Oh man, what do I do? Just spend another 50 bucks and get another one just to keep it on card? I don't know, man. I love it so much, but I might just have to do that. Alright, so next up I picked up some more MOTU Origins figures. As I stated in my last haul video and my last Today's Gets, MOTU Origins is one of my favorite retail lines right now. I love that thing so much because I was a big fan of the vintage line, and it's crazy because the year before Origins came out, I was really considering going back and collecting the entire vintage line. Then Origins came out, I was like, well, I love the vintage line, but I don't need all of them because I'm going to collect Origins, and that's exactly what I've been doing. So one that I really wanted to get my hands on, it was kind of tricky to get my hands on for a while. I finally got King Randor in the collection. This guy is awesome. He finally dropped on Big Bad Toy Store because he kind of like popped in and out a few times. But this is the one that's on the international card, so it doesn't have the burst right here. And then it doesn't have the mini comic with the actual words. That kind of annoys me. The burst I don't care about. I'm more into the comic because I like to read the mini comics, but still really awesome to get a Randor figure. Finally have Randor. The vintage Randor goes for BOGO prices. It's ridiculous, dude. It's too damn expensive. The vintage line has gotten crazy. We also get some really cool artwork on the back too. I love the fact that it comes with some of the other leaders from the different Eternian like races and things like that. That is so dope, dude. So I'm hoping we get some of those guys in the line because I think we're starting to learn that Origins is not going to stray away from like obscure characters and not just the main characters. They're going to do a lot of different things. So that's really cool. So again, love King Randor. But the other cool thing is that from that same particular wave, I was missing, I'd only gotten Digitino. So I needed the 3 other characters, so I finally got those. But the good thing is, I finally picked up Whiplash here, and he's on the US card, so it has the burst there, and most importantly, you can see the mini comic right there with the words on the back, so that means I can actually read the comic from this wave. Thank God, because I really wanted to read that, and I love that you got Whiplash throwing down with Fisto there. It looks like Battle Armor He-Man. This is just another character that a lot of us have been waiting for, with his crazy nose tooth that comes down right down the middle of his lip. So weird. And his crazy brow. I mean, why does the dude have such thick ass eyebrows, man? I don't know, but I love it, man. I love that we finally get this character. But of course, from that same wave, the last one that I needed was the Mini Comics Trapjaw. This is one I've been really, really excited about. I'm looking at it in person. I kind of wish the skin was a little more on the greenish side. Maybe that's just me. Maybe this is a little more accurate. But it still looks great. I always love the black and like burgundy striped trunks that he has and the silver armament and things like that. Again, he does have the mini comic with the words that I can actually read. Then I love the imagery on the back here. See, kind of like on the back on the card art, he looks a little more green than the figure itself. So I don't know, what do you guys think? Let me know if he's supposed to be a little more yellow or a little more green. What do you guys think? But still, I freaking love Trapjaw, so I have to have the mini comics versions because I love the mini comics versions of characters. They're so weird looking and like so not what we're used to, but that makes me love them even more. Also, I'm really stoked about this. This pretty much completes me as far as the main lines, as far as all the waves. I officially have every wave now outside of some of the exclusives. And this is one that took a while for me to get my hands on because she finally came back in stock. I finally have She-Ra. Mwah! I have been wanting She-Ra for the longest time. It looks like maybe the ports finally found more cases or another whole bin of this wave 2 of Origins, and we're finally getting more of these. I don't know if it's a re-release or they just finally found some stock that they've been trying to get. And either way, I don't care. She's here. I can finally put her next to her brother, or fighting Hordak, or with preferably more of my future Princess of Power figures that are going to be coming out. But again, that awesome artwork. That artwork is so gorgeous on the back right again, throwing down with Hordak. Looks so cool. I've already heard rumblings and little leaks that we might be getting a bubble power She-Ra soon. I'm gonna need that. That's definitely gonna be a deluxe figure, right? But it looks so good with soft goods cape, the soft goods like skirt piece and things like that. Just very, very happy to finally get She-Ra. And then my last pickup of Origins for this haul here is gonna be a personal favorite. I finally got Mechanic and the Road Ripper, or they call it Ground Ripper. I will not call it the Ground Ripper. That's a freaking Road Ripper, man. I don't care what anybody says. Screw you, copyrights and all that crap. First of all, Mechanic this is gonna be weird. Mechanic is actually one of my favorite MOTU characters. I know that's weird because he's like bottom tier for a lot of people. I have always liked Mechanic. I remember when having the vintage toy, him with his stretchy neck was always just so cool to me. I don't know what it was about that figure. I have the classics, you know, I had the 2000X figure, and now I finally have him in Origins, and I love the chrome visor thing that he's got going. And he comes with the Road Ripper with the different head pieces like that, and the neck attachment, and his big mallet there, or club. Looks so good. The artwork on the top there looks great. The artwork on the back looks awesome too. Looks like he's throwing down with some Snake Man, Tongue Lasher over there. My favorite personal Snake Man. And then you got Eternia for the MOTU Creations people. That's coming out too. I love the little cross out here with some of the play features and things like that. That's so cool, dude. But this is one that I am so stoked about. Again, Mechanic is one of my favorite MOTU characters, which probably seems weird to a lot of people, but I love him so much. And I'm going to be doing Unhaul, or Let 'em Breathe, I should call it, where I'm just going to be opening all these MOTU Origins figures, plus the ones I received before. So it's going to be 2 waves worth of Origins, and this deluxe set right here that I'm going to be unboxing and showing off. So honestly, I'm really stoked about that, just to play with them on camera. Alright, next up, let's talk some pro wrestling, shall we? As a lot of you guys know, I'm a giant Hulk Hogan fan. I have a whole mint in box, mint on card Hulk Hogan collection. As of right now with what's here sitting in front of me, I have every Mattel Basic, Elite, and Ultimate in the collection so far, so I'm pretty happy about that. So first and foremost, one set that we've been waiting for a very long time, a lot of us longtime collectors, especially for the Mattel line, we have been waiting for this set forever. I finally got the Mega Powers. Oh yeah, brother, what you gonna do? I am so... That really hurt my throat. God. So I don't do that much. Anyways, I'm not even gonna edit that out. I freaking love this set, dude. Oh my god. 2 of the all-time greats, freaking Mount Rushmore type wrestlers right here. Hulk Hogan, you know, Macho Man Randy Savage, finally joining forces to become the Mega Powers. And here they are in this really dope 2-pack. Both Elite figures. I love how it comes with Sleepy Hogan right there, the Hogan head sculpt with the closed eyes. That was just a moment you guys gotta look it up on YouTube. You'll see what I'm saying. When they first shook hands, Hogan was very hesitant to shake hands and he closed his eyes, and I can't believe they made a head sculpt of that. I kind of want to get a second set just so I can open these and pose Hogan with a sleepy head. Is that weird? I don't care. I love it so much. But even the box is really good. They've been making a very big deal about this online. If you're wrestling figure collectors, this is a very big deal, man. And they've been celebrating this pack like crazy. I love the imagery back here with them both rocking that red and yellow like that. I mean, this is a really cool set. The Mega Powers logo on there. Oh my god, such an amazing set, man. I could not be happier with finally getting this in the collection. Now, the next set that I picked up was another Mattel Creations exclusive set. I picked up the new Coliseum Collection 2-pack with Hulk Hogan and Terry Funk here. So you can see the Funker back there looking really awesome in his chaps. And he's got his cattle prod and his hat looking really dope. But I love this old school LJN inspired Hulk Hogan there, rocking the red and white with that crazy looking LJN belt. That thing is ridiculous, dude, but this is great. I already actually cut the tape on this. I want to open this up with you guys as well. Let me see, I don't want to mess this up either because this set was kind of expensive. Let's pop this open right here. Oh, check, even on the lid when you're opening it up right there, Hulk Hogan versus Terry Funk. That's dope. Okay, this is amazing. So first of all, here's the Hulk Hogan that I mainly wanted from the set. This is just crazy LJN inspired. Again, that red and white with that LJN belt. I don't even think that's based on a real belt, is it? I think it was just something for the toys. But that looks so good on a resealable packaging, so you can take the card off, remove it, play with it, pose it, take some pictures, and then put it right back on there. Minty fresh, baby, minty fresh. So I absolutely love that. I low-key want to go back and get that Sergeant Slaughter. I love this whole idea of a Coliseum collection because it's just like old school guys, man. Especially based on like those more LJN wrestling toys, the old big fat rubbery ones we used to bash around as kids. That's basically what this is. And I'm very, very happy with this. It's just so good. So I'm gonna put that to the side real quick, because there's an insert right here. So I guess this is just some type of backdrop because it has like the WWE or old school like WWF logo on there, the Coliseum collection. This is just like a card back. I guess you could just pose your figures in front of that. But then we could pull this out right here. I want to show off the box here. The inside of the box looks really cool too. You can see the different like members in the fans right there. I'm sure those are all like Mattel employees and things like that. I'm sure they're actual real people, you know what I mean? So, but we also do get the Funker right here, Terry Funk, again, looking really rad. Again, in that resealable card, you can just slip that out. So that's really fun too. We do get the bio on the back. Oh man, that's a great looking figure as well. Just having these, both of these, again, this is one of those lines where I might have to be all in on, because we're just getting like pure legends with this. If you grew up in the 80s, 90s, maybe even 70s, you know what I mean? These are the guys that you grew up on. These are the guys that I idolize as a pro wrestling fan. And I honestly could not be happier with these, especially Hogan, man. You can see my autographed Hogan back there. Give me every Hogan in every gear that he's ever worn ever, and I will literally buy all of them. So saving one of the best things I think for last here, something that I've been wanting in this particular line just for the longest time, and something that I'm really, really hyped that I even got my hands on. First of all, big shout out to my boy Matt Stein for helping me get this figure through Mattel Creations, because he sold out pretty fast. Even though he went up a couple times, he was still selling out really, really fast. I finally got the Serpentor and his air chariot from the G.I. Joe classified line. Holy, this thing. Okay, I mean, look at the box here. The box, nice and thickums, you know what I mean? Some crazy dope artwork right there. Is he sitting on top of the freaking Lincoln Memorial? Or whatever that is, Lincoln statue? It's memorial statue? I don't know. But this looks so dope. And I've already cut the tape on this, because I really want to open this up with you guys as well. I love the whole Cobra like DNA strand that we get there, because he's supposed to be created from like the DNA of vipers and the world's greatest villains of all time, like real life villains like Hitler and stuff. That's crazy stuff. I don't know if that would fly these days, but yeah. So artwork on the back, and you open this up right here. Oh, this thing, holy crap, dude. Look at how awesome this is. I am so beyond hype. Oh, how freaking huge he is. I'm assuming the chariot's in here. I'm definitely gonna have to open this up. Man, this is one figure that I loved as a kid from the vintage line. And when I heard Classified was coming out, I was like, man, I hope someday they get to Serpentor with his chariot, and he's here in his full deluxe badass beauty. Oh my god, dude, this might be one of the top contenders. Just looking at him, I haven't even pulled him out yet. I've only seen pictures online, but he has to be a contender for like top 10 figures of the year, right? Maybe even top 5 for a lot of you. I'll be making my list in a few weeks here shortly, but damn, that thing is crazy impressive. So that was today's gets. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing everything that I've been picking up. Let me know some of the stuff you guys have been checking out. What kind of deals did you get over Black Friday and Cyber Monday and things like that? What do you want Santa to bring you for Christmas? Or what do you want under your Hanukkah tree and stuff like that? Is there Hanukkah trees? I don't know. Feel free to let me know if there's Hanukkah trees too. But still, you guys are all awesome. Enjoy your holidays. Enjoy your family and friends. Again, be excellent to each other. And stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.